Trish and her daughter Shannon were left without half of their family after a tragic plane crash in 2012. This is the story of how God led them out of the dark valley, because only God can help. Enjoy, and God bless.
July 26th in 2012, Shannon and I were coming home to meet Pat and Connor, and about an hour in from Colorado Springs, and about an hour into our drive, we got a phone call from Channel 13 that said, can you please confirm that your husband's plane has gone down in Sedona?
Authorities have confirmed a man and 2 kids were on board that plane and were all killed.
Danielle Tedesco.
The 2 of us, we pulled over, and then I spent some time trying to figure out what had happened.
He was a very special and unique young man, and I was honored that God gave me the privilege to be his mom.
Losing half your family in an instant, mind-boggling, overwhelming. It's so beyond what you can imagine, and it's not anything I ever thought about or planned, which is how tragedy is, and often difficulties. It's not anything you plan for or thought about, but yet God allowed it.
So I first went to the rink when I was a year and a half. Apparently I enjoyed it, and apparently I was good at it. So I did a performance for my dad and my brother, and for me it was a lot more of, skating was sort of a healing vent after the accident. It was more of a way for me to get my emotions out and share my story and tell people that I am going to be okay, and things can continue after horrific events like that. I think he would be very proud of me for that I'm still sticking with skating. He would say, I'm so glad that you love this sport, and I'm so glad that you're happy, that you're not just skating because it's fun, but you're skating for God.
And this is Porter's family, his Olympic wife, Trish, a world record-holding high jumper, and their 2 kids, both following in the footsteps of their athletic parents, Connor, a competitive fencer, and Shannon, a figure skater.
So we had Pat, my late husband, who was a 1988 and 1984 Olympian, and we met at the Olympics. So we were married for 20 years. And then we had Connor, who was 15 years old. And for us, they were our laughter.
Everybody always says things happen for a reason, but we don't usually know that reason. It's important for us to have to fall back on God, because if things went our way, we wouldn't need to. We wouldn't need him.
I think about being intentional with whatever I do. I love that. It's very interesting, it's very satisfying. God allowed it, and there's a lot of whys, a lot of questions. So it's being intentional by saying, I trust you, Lord. If I trust you, Lord, in the good times, it means I need to trust you, Lord, when I don't understand how life is going or why. I've really, especially with Connor, have been very intentional with wanting to make sure he's remembered and wanting to make sure that there was meaning in the death. Because to me, the only way I can have meaning in his death is if people can come to know the Lord as a result. Because one thing I think for me, I don't want people to forget. I want them to remember.
I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for watching.